Ready, set, go.
Black belt suspects.
So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that is how you solve racism. But hey, let's solve the things that are happening in the Olympics that's kind of going viral. So just so you people know, Angela Chirini has about 84 wins, 23 losses, 4 knockouts, and got knocked out once. So that means she can take a punch.
It's going a little bit short there. That's from Khelif.
So you might be wondering, why the heck would she call timeout? Maybe she punched so hard she removed the mask, maybe she punched the mask and it still kinda hurt and she had questions, or maybe she was like, she just punched very hard and I don't want to be there anymore. People also asked, why did Angelina Chirini quit her fight? Afterwards, a tearful Chirini said she quit because of the pain from Khelif's opening punches, adding that her nose bled afterwards. My face and nose were hurting. Chirini said, according to the Italian sports by the Bim Bam Boom, I couldn't breathe anymore. That's not a happy person.
Hello guys, I just wanted to say something. I wanted to talk about the boxer, the Algerian boxer that is at the moment in the Olympic Games, Khelif, that been accused to be a man, and so she has been disqualified. And what the fuck? I mean, this girl, she has been boxing for a long time, and also she has been boxing in Singapore, and I can tell you that she's not a man. And first of all, in Algeria we cannot change sex. We are not like in the Western people.
She's intersex, which means she might have a body of a woman, but she has a lot of genes of a man, but still produces testosterone at a humongous level, and that's why she seems stronger, just like the African lady that ran too hard, that I was like, yo, if you're naturally built with a lot of testosterone, why is it your fault? You can't blame a person for that.
We are not like white. In Algeria we cannot change sex. We are not like in the Western people. We are not like white countries. In our country you cannot change sex. There is no such thing as being a transsexual. So she's a woman. Perhaps she has a high level of testosterone. That's the fact. They say they found high level of testosterone, but she doesn't have men chromosomes, so stop tripping. And plus, the comments online on are just horrible, telling her she's a man, she just went on the woman category to beat women. Like, she's an athlete, she's training so hard, and you have to understand we are in 2024, there is different type of women. Like, there are women that look like very feminine, there are women who are more masculine, so she's born a woman. She has high level of testosterone, fact. I don't know how it comes, but she's a woman. So stop saying that she's a transsexual. We don't have transsexual in our country.
Are we separating women from men because they just have different genitals? Or are we separating them because they have genitals and then we calculate the testosterone? Or do we just calculate the testosterone these days? Because by that knowledge, if we're just going to calculate the testosterone if you're a man or not, officially she kinda is.
Non so se si sente. Lui è mio padre. Io ho fatto l'ultimo chilometro perché un giorno mi sentii stanca. Prima di Tokyo mi sentivo stanca. Dissi, babbo, sono stanca, gli allenamenti sono intensi, però io non mollo. Lui mi disse, Angelina, babbo, un campione è un po' come quando combatti, è un po' come il ciclismo. Il campione quando vede l'ultimo chilometro lo sai che cosa fa? Pedala ancora di più. Allora tu arriva a quell'ultimo chilometro e pedala, vai fino in fondo perché io sarò sempre con te. E così ho fatto. Fino alla fine ho combattuto con sangue negli occhi perché volevo a tutti i costi questa vittoria, solo per mio.
But then again, certain people on the left side is like, well, this girl is a baby because she's complaining about the angle from one punch. It's not the first time. So my summary is that she is not a transgender, but at the same time, the people on the left stop saying she is a woman. No, she is a very special woman with very high testosterone doing a sport that can be dangerous for a woman, because you're going to normalize something that is dangerous, and I'm just calling that specific thing out. In all honesty, if you're born as a woman with some male genes, I don't think it's fair to just say, hey, you are a man and you're not allowed to fight against a woman. But at the same time, for safety concerns, once you normalize that, it makes me worry because it might lead to the idea that if you can fight a woman with a level of testosterone like a man, why don't we just include men anyway? I mean, if she apologizes, there's nothing I can do about it.
The match starts off like any other grappling match between this boy and girl. The boy is the aggressor as his female opponent continually defends, and suddenly she pulls guard. It looks like the tide may change in this grappling match, but as she fights for position and tries to impose her game plan, it becomes obvious that she's outmatched. Controlling her legs, the young boy will easily advance position into side mount, and from there, he'll transition into full mount where he'll work for a submission. It's important to note that jiu-jitsu isn't about using brute force. The boy is simply outsmarting and outmaneuvering his adversary by understanding body mechanics and leveraging her weaknesses, be it mental or physical. And after he sinks in a choke, she taps, and she's crying as the ref assists her. But who's at fault? Was she simply overmatched regardless of gender? Or should this fight have never happened?
It actually looks like he was taking it easy, trying not to hurt her. Yeah.
Do you think that the trials are making him more popular?
This is all part of the plan.
Yeah.
All propaganda and bullshit. I'm for the Trump point of views because, I mean, to me, he's just a businessman. Everybody that talk against him, talking personal. Nobody's even talking politics. I think he's a pretty good politician because he's not a politician. He might be a narcissist. And as far as that racist shit, everybody got motherfuckers they can't stand. And to be honest, he can't stand the same type of motherfuckers he can't stand. It's 4 kind of people on this planet. Men, women, bitches, and niggas. And every race has them. He's not really down with the bitches and niggas. I'm tired of them too. And when he was here, nobody was out fighting the war. Everybody was getting money.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Nobody and I was balling. He was real. He told you how he felt. He could have lied like other politicians just to make you like him. One thing about him, you know what you're dealing with.
How dare you?
In all honesty, I like an asshole because I know at least he's an asshole and I can be an asshole back at him and life is Gucci. I don't like a nice person that's an asshole behind my back.
And you all helped us win in 2020 and we're gonna do it again in 2024. Yes, we will.
I cannot do that action because I'm not American, but I hope you find it funny enough so I can get your lie.
The former president's comments yesterday to the National Association of Black Journalists where he said that Vice President Harris is, quote, all of a sudden black. As a father of 3 biracial children, did those comments give you pause at all?
They don't give me pause at all. Look, all he said is that Kamala Harris is a chameleon.
Surprise,
She goes to Georgia 2 days ago. She was raised in Canada. She puts on a fake Southern accent. She is everything to everybody, and she pretends to be somebody different depending on which audience she's in front of. I think it's totally reasonable for the president to call that out, and that's all he did. I mean, look, she's running as a tough-on-crime prosecutor, even though she implemented open border policies. She's saying that she wants to support the police, yet she wanted to defund the police just 3 years ago. It's totally reasonable to call out the fact that she pretends to be somebody different depending on the audience she's talking to.
Most of the things that this lady supports, I totally disagree with her policy. And I'm not even talking about how she projects herself.
Hey.
Yeah?
I heard somebody call you racist online.
I love being called racist for not supporting Kamala. I mean, I am also the one that is 100% black, married to a black man, raising and birthed black children.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
My father just told me, be consistent, don't make a baby, study, and you should be okay. Just with a little money from the government. Oh, so the government did help you? No, they didn't. I got a scholarship and already paid it back. And how did I get a scholarship? By studying. That's how you get my vote. If somebody is getting your vote just because they're shaking ass in your face.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde, kush, hash, purple, skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, jam, durloqueta, verdeta, welcome.